Hey guys, it's Claire from Clairified Creations, and today we're going to be doing a my first ever football game at UT video. Before we get into this video, I wanted to preface it with this was all filmed last year, so my freshman year. If you guys don't know, I go to the University of Tennessee Knoxville and I'm currently a sophomore, but this was filmed exactly 1 year ago today when I was a freshman. So it was the first game of the season and I wanted to vlog a little bit. The reason why I haven't put it up in about a year now is because I really didn't get much footage and several things happened that I just didn't fill you in on. Also, I wanted to let you guys know that I was not as sociable as I am now on camera, so please keep that in mind because I was completely different last year. I was much shyer than I am now. So let's roll the clips. Good morning, everybody. It's actually almost 11, so it's barely the morning, but it is still before noon. I woke up at about 10:15-ish. Laid in bed for another 10 minutes, so I had a little bit of a late start. But today, me and my roommate are going, well, I'm going to my first UT football game. We're pretty excited. I'm super excited to see the band perform at halftime. So I'll just take you guys along for our Saturday football journey. Almost to the Neyland Stadium. We're walking to the stadium. You might have noticed that all of a sudden I changed shirts to this shirt that I'm currently wearing. My roommate and I actually ended up going to the Vol shop and I got this UT shirt because I figured I definitely need a UT shirt for game day that was orange. It cost me $32, which was kind of expensive, but I really liked it, so I picked up that shirt at the Vol shop and I went back to my dorm and changed to get ready for the big game. And during the walk, I didn't exactly know what to say because I was still fairly new to vlogging, kind of basically tried to fill you in on just what we were doing, which was walking to Neyland Stadium. We're walking up to our gates now. We finally found it after several questions being asked and many wrong gates later and error messages when we got our ticket scanned, but we're here, so that's good. Once again, no surprise here, I kind of failed to mention why we had so much trouble with our tickets. We got student tickets and my roommate and I had never really done this alone before. She had been to a UT football game maybe once or twice, I'm not exactly sure, but this was my first time, so we kept going up to people and asking which gate do we go to because there's a certain gate you need to go to if you're a UT student. We didn't know that, and Neyland Stadium is huge. It sits over 100,000 people, so there's a lot of people there and it was super crowded and kind of busy, and after like about maybe 20-25 minutes we finally found the gates because we kept trying to go to different gates and we waited in line and they scanned the ticket and it go beep. The tickets would not scan and they're like, oh, you're at the wrong gate, and we asked where do we go? They didn't know. So that was kind of the whole backstory behind that. That's what I was trying to say. I don't think I got that message quite clear in that video clip. But I also wanted to take this moment and reiterate the fact that this was before masks were required. So everybody was kind of packed in there. No masks were worn because this was filmed pre-pandemic. Just want to make sure that that's clear with everyone. guys, so here's the moment that it kind of all went downhill, my game day experience and everything. In this one little clip, you notice I'm saying, I'm hot, very, very hot. Now, that was a bit of an understatement because it was over, I want to say like 96-ish degrees, and it was extremely hot. We were not under the shade, so we had direct sunlight coming in on us. And to make matters worse, I had not had that much water before we went to the game, which was a bad idea. But you're not allowed to bring water into Neyland Stadium either. So I didn't have any water, and I was super dehydrated, and I started swaying. It got to the point where I almost passed out, and I have never been so close to passing out than I think on this day because I was feeling dizzy and everything. So I told my roommate, hey, I just need to go up there and get it under the shade. I'm feeling very unwell. And I didn't really tell her that, I was about to pass out, but otherwise, so I went up all by myself in this huge Neyland Stadium. I had no idea what I was doing, and I told my parents, and they said, well, you need to get some water. And I looked at the water prices, and they were $5 for a glass of water, which is just so unfair and I think not right, but that's a whole other story. And anyways, I ended up getting water from the Dunkin' Donuts station at the little stand that they had up in the concessions, and I drank almost all of that. I think I ended up finishing it in maybe 5 minutes. I was so thirsty. I was completely tired and exhausted, and I definitely wanted to leave. In the next clip, you'll see the halftime performance. I tried to get a little segment of that. They did great. Especially in this 90-something degree weather. Wow, that is very commendable. Their performance was outstanding. Honestly, that was the whole reason that I went to the football game, was just to see the band. If you know me, I'm not a fan of football. I never have been, probably never will be, and I also don't understand the game. So that was another thing that kind of contributed, but immediately after that band played, I was like, look, I'm getting out of here. You can come with me or you can stay. It won't hurt my feelings, but I need to leave because things are going to go downhill really fast from here. So we ended up leaving, a bunch of us kind of left, and that was the end of my first football game. And to let you guys know, Tennessee ended up losing. I'm not sure who it was against because, like I said, I didn't really pay attention to the game. My main focus was on the band. But overall, it was an experience, to put it lightly. I know that this year is going to be a bit different, but that was my first football game ever, and my last one. I have not been back to a football game, and I probably won't be. I'll see you guys later, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more college content coming up soon. Bye, guys!